Well, hi, we are back to World War II Rebuilder, City from the Ashes. There was a free DLC that was released today, so let's roll into it. It took me a minute to find it. Nope, not there. Germany, I think? Yeah, this one here. During the war, the Americans captured this bridge to move their troops to the other side of the Rhine. During the war, the Americans captured the bridge to move their troops to the other side. It was destroyed after a few days, but it was already managed to fulfill its purpose. Later, there were camps for German prisoners of war. Perhaps some trace of Andres can be found here.
I learned about the American camps for German prisoners of war located on the Rhine Plains called Golden Mile. They held hundreds of thousands of soldiers there, and my Andreas could have been among them. Not far from the Golden Mile is the town of Remagen, with the ruins of the Ludendorff Bridge. When the Allied forces reached the Rhine, all bridges but this one had been blown up. They captured and held the bridge for 10 days, after which the Wehrmacht finally managed to destroy it. However, by this time, the proper Rhine crossing had already been established. During the Battle of Remagen, the town suffered massive damage. As Trümmerfrau, I must help with rebuilding, and as a wife, I must find out if Andreas was a prisoner in the nearby Golden Mile camp.
During the invasion of Germany, the Ludendorff Bridge was the Allies' last hope for a smooth crossing of the Rhine River. Its capture on the 17th March of 1945 was hailed as the miracle of Remagen, as the American soldiers captured the bridge just minutes before it was scheduled to be blown up. After crossing was established, the bridge was constantly attacked and bombed, but only collapsed 10 days after the miraculous capture, having served its purpose completely. The bridge was never rebuilt, and only its towers can be seen by visiting Remagen. All right. Hopefully I remember how to do this. It has been played. All right, so we've got that back again. Drive the crane to the other side of the river. Ooh, she's not running the smoothest. Right, that's the phone to leave. We talk to the ladies. Hi, ladies. At the moment, no. Right, I'm not just leaving, or I'm not. Okay, what I'm trying to say is I'm going to look around first, because there is lore in the game. You need to find. Tells the story. Soft crackers spelled with 2 R's. Not available right now. Anything. Sure why I did that, but I did it. Not into. Or blocked off. Sky looks good. In these games, I always like to look at the skybox. Looking at the skybox in these type of games always tell me how much detail is put into the game. I didn't make the rules. I'm just telling you what they are. Make yourself useful, girl. Alone without my old man, I can't manage the whole farm. You come to help, so help. Mow the field. The grain needs to be harvested. A missing husband, you say? Oh, look at her. What a poor thing. In this village, almost all the women are widowed, but you don't see us chasing after delusions. We do what we need to because nothing will be done by itself. Not only is she a woman, she's also a city girl. Donner wetter. I will have no use for you, none at all. Just like with that other crybaby. The Nazis have been confiscating crops. The Allies destroyed the fields. We barely have enough ourselves, and now we are supposed to send food to the cities? I thought you had something to do. Do I need to send you a special invitation to get anything done? Right. I hear you, lady. You're telling me to get out of your face. I got it. I won't go. Excuse me. Don't able to put there right at the moment. Do with the potholes. Pretty flower. Right, rest of the grain. Where do you want me to put it? Oh, to the widow. Can do that. Girlfriend, you got a jump on you. Show me the grain, girl. Half of it is chaff. Well, at least I'll keep the miller busy. Maybe he'll look into that instead of the inside of the bottle. Now hurry to him with these sacks. The village needs flour. We're leaving her. This cranky. Oh, we need fuel. Grains. Oh. Hammer throw. +5, and we have 5. Yes. Fully upgrade the hammer tool. Fine fuel. Alright. There was a shop somewhere. The notes were in the weirdest places, too. I shouldn't say weird. They were kind of tucked away in different spots. You had to kind of really look for them. I got a boat for reasons unknown. Don't know why I did that, but I guess I could help. Where am I putting this boat? Is it on my back? I collected something, but I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'm not gonna have enough wood. Donnerwater Theo, catfish in Germany may weigh 80 kilos each. Your pike has nothing on them. Carp eats crap. Theo is an intolerable miller, but he knows as much about fishing as I know about sobriety. There's no flour, and there won't be any. The mill wheel is kaput. Nothing can be done. This being said, so long, doll. Don't piss me off, Siegfried. You ever seen what kind of teeth a pike has? One bite, and you be without a hand. Don't bullshit me about a catfish. You can barely get a bleak out of the water. The pike is the king of the waters. The lion is the king of the jungle. Hold me down, doll, before I can't stand it anymore and I whack Siegfried in that empty head of his. Watch out, dude. I think he means business. Place to put the wood. Put bricks on a boat and collect them. I didn't do that. No. Oh, that was terrifying. It's frightening. Alright, stop. Don't want to use it. I want to do something. That door means nothing to me. Here, nope. Can't collect that. Don't have the inventory space. What do we call this? Do I need... Oh yeah, you gotta make this the size of that. And if you're wrong, it freaks out. Where did it go? That was fun. Alright, I need to find demolished, destroyed parts of the station. Okay. Remove the remains of the wooden deck. Here it is. Fix the lower market's floor. Clean the lower market. Mantle barricade. I can... What? Alright. Oh. Thing I was looking for. Okay. Wood. I will have to admit, I saw that there was the news. They mentioned, the developers of this game mentioned a few weeks ago that they were going to do, that there was a DLC in the works that was coming, and I was like, yeah, that's exciting. And then I forgot all about it, and I also forgot to install this game. And this game is of substantial size. It is like 40 gigabytes. Not quite sure why it's so big, but I guess who am I to question it? But I would have brought it to you guys sooner. What I had to do, I had to download the game and then do the update. The update is completely free, so if you own the game, you get the free update, which is nice. I'm gonna hang on to my rubble for a minute, because No, I could do that. That was that update. Huh. I'm struggling with remembering that the middle mouse button to pull up the toolbar. I keep trying to hit R to bring up the bar, and I think it's because there's another game. That is what you do. Coming back here all the way, because... Oh, okay. Fence to fix. Interesting. Oh, there was a place here to put your stuff. Hey. Gonna be a cave back behind here? Okay. Checking, there's usually always a cave. There's a secret back there, huh? Okay. Collect the rubble. You need fuel, don't you? I can give you what we have left if you help me disassemble the camp. The missing husband, not far away in the fields, there was a prisoner of war camp. Could have passed through there, but I don't know anything about it. I was stationed here. You would have to ask someone who was there. I bet locals can't wait for us to get out of here, and I don't feel like being stuck in Germany any longer either. Not after what I've been through here. We've been moving forces to the other side for 10 days. The Nazis pounded the bridge with everything they had, but it stood firm. Our sappers did a good job in maintaining the crossing. Sadly, almost 30 were killed when the bridge collapsed. We built many pontoon bridges floating on boats. We have already disassembled most of them, but one remains. Maybe it'll be useful for the locals. They're big tents. We'll have to come back. Because I don't have the inventory space. Oh, it's a medical tent. I was really confused from the side what that sign was. Let's go really quick. that's it? I thought we were gonna build the whole thing, but... Alright, well, fine. Cut off the bridge damaged beams. Oh, interesting. Werewolf is watching you. Way. Breaking this up. It is without a doubt a really peaceful game, even though the subject is depressing. Okay, that is broken. You need to collect these. Why did they build a bridge or a walkway up to this? What the reasoning behind that would be. I find the way that the wrench shakes like in a temper tantrum. It's like our character has a temper tantrum because it doesn't work. I hope I'm wearing a hard hat. Sure, this is landing really hard on my head. I love that there's so many main tasks happening at the moment that that's being displayed that it's so many that you can't even read the board. Rob some. There was like a... There it is. I remembered that there was a key telling me where this stuff... And then it's got a cooldown over here, right? Come on. I was being particular. Alright, done. I think... Okay. No brick to put down quite yet. Okay. Wasn't unusual to find notes on roofs, too. Like, you wouldn't even know that that's where you had to go. Run away! What are you wanting from me, game? Don't know why that abuses me so, but it does. Oh. Forgot about those scenes. So it doesn't tell you to pick the plants. The plants are later when we decorate, we're going to be putting down like flower pots. And you actually need remnants of the plants to do so. Do I get rid of that? Do I build scaffolding? Oh, no, I just climb up to the top. Alright, fair enough. Goodbye. Into the river it goes. Does it show up in the water? Hmm. Dude, it's pretty limbo. Come on. Oh, you jumped to the other one, but this one you're like, nah, I don't know how. You got this, big guy. Why are you hesitating now? Okay, there we go. In all games, including this one, I hate using ladders or scaffolding, so I tend to waste more time going out of my way to not use scaffolding than to use scaffolding. Oh, yeah. We got this, big guy. Cheater McCheaterton. Still need one more boat. Still need one more boat. much wood. Like the water's not even there. Oh, beans. Okay. This way. Hey, lady. Alright, maybe you can actually be useful after all, but don't think it's time to slack off now. Harvest what you can in the garden and catch some fish. The cherries. Goodness, she is putting me to work, isn't she? No slacking for you, can I? Invisible wall, I can't go over that way. I can do there. The cherries. Not only is she okay. Not sure what else she wants me to do. That way. Am I supposed to ride these boats over? I remember right. I hated these boats. Okay. Answer is no. You have found the bomb. What was the bomb? I'm actually visually not seeing whatever it's trying to tell me. Oh. How do I do that? I'm confused. I'm confuzzled. What am I supposed to do? Apparently a hammer fixes everything. A pretty big sized town. Good day. If you're looking for Andreas, I was with him at the Rhine River camp. I'll try to remember what happened to him, but first, I must be sure the Peace Chapel dedicated to St. Mary is built. I've even already carved a statue of her. Please take it. I don't have enough of the lifetime left to repent for all I've done. I won't ever forgive myself, so all my hope for redemption is in the Most Holy Mary. We set the world on fire, massacred entire nations. It is truly a manifestation of God's mercy that we were not entirely annihilated for this. Life in the Golden Mile camp was not pretty, but after all, we had brought a much worse fate to the others mindlessly obeying orders. Dokie. Okie dokie, Charlie. I had 2 more boats. Gotta find a bunch of notes that I'm apparently blind to. What is that over there? That looks scary. Our work is futile. These people have given up. They have locked themselves in their houses waiting to starve. Their eyes shine only when they recall the historical signs that once adorned the buildings here, but they were all lost during the war. The craftsmen's signs were dismantled by soldiers who were collecting metal for resmelting an arms factory. When the Allies arrived, the soldiers began to retreat, and no one knows where all the scrap metal went amid the mayhem of the escape. You see the stack of smoking papers? It was the soldiers burning documents before they fled the town. At first, people added to the fire to keep warm, then they continue to do it out of habit. No one cares to clean them up. While the residents are still leaving their houses, they've told me a bit about pre-war Remagen. Remagen? Remagen. While the residents are still leaving their houses, they tell me a bit about pre-war Remagen. Trains used to cross the bridge over the Rhine both ways, and one could start a trip across the country from the train station. They had a really good blacksmith here, you know. He served clients from all the surrounding villages. A tank drove into his workshop, so since the war, people have managed without a forge. Before the war, the locals used to hang out on the terrace under the Mortar Cafe, but now it's just a pile of broken boards. The whole town used to get a haircut at a single barber, and he was such a friendly fellow that he made friends with every one of his customers. People lined up at his place near the town wall. Town well. Sorry, it said town well. The town hall now stands empty. People are outright ashamed of it, and yet they were proud of it before the Nazis came to power. Behind the town hall is a very good chemist shop. The owner was probably the smartest man in town. Everyone respected him. Unfortunately, he was taken to a concentration camp early in the war. I will get that translated for you guys and tell you what it says. This house is poorly darkened. This puts not only its residents at risk, but also their neighbors. The enemy drops his bombs wherever he sees a glow. The air raid warden and the residents of the house are requested to ensure that the darkening of the house is carried out quickly and completely. This notice will only be removed when all apartments and the stairwell are completely darkened, including the courtyard side. The police headquarters. Unauthorized removal of this notice will be punished. I don't have this. I will have to come back for that. I love that the guns are just turned into wood. Medical. I don't wanna. I gotta make scaffolding. At least so far. Nothing else for me to jump off of. What? always love these games. These kind of games always kind of feed into my bit of ADHD of inability to focus on one task, because it makes you travel a little bit across the map, and then I always find another task to do, and I'll work on that until it makes me travel elsewhere, and then I'll forget that I was doing that thing, and then I'm gonna go back. Oh. Put rubble in our hand. Smallest. Let's kick this off. By the way, I probably forgot to mention it. If you are watching this, and this is the first time watching this series, I do strongly recommend watching the other videos. I'll put a link in the beginning of the video, but I'll also put a link right here to gently remind you to go watch the other series. They did have a story that carried through for some of it, but then I'm going to be honest with you, it got a little weird, and they ended one story and started a second story. Well, they started different stories, and each map after that one story about the boy, not to give any spoilers away, but a young man joined the military against his father's wishes, and you spent one country's worth of maps following his story to find out what happened to him. And then after that, it was just a handful of remaining maps. Their stories were kind of finished off within doing that one particular map and not the country. That said, though, this was one story I was a little curious about because I never finished it. Sort of forgot. So now I'm not so sure if it's the same story, because in the map with the church, I'm pretty sure Andreas suffered severe burns, but they told her he was still alive. But the voice actress is different, which could mean nothing. It just could mean they didn't get back the voice actress that did that voice for her. Can't bank on that. But yeah, no, I'm a little confused. But maybe it wasn't Andreas. Maybe it was a different person. Sure, have my wood. I'm out of room for it. go. I sort of forgot about how much I miss these games. I don't. I've been playing a handful of. I don't know. Nah, that's not a 100% correct statement I was gonna make. It's, they're like these games, but instead of just clicking, like just having the wood in your hand and placing whatever item, whatever size it needed, you needed to make sure you had the exact wood on your hand, the shape, like you had to pre-plan for that. And so it's kind of nice, I guess, to be back. More wood. Oh, you're fine. They threw all the everything in there. I'm gonna take that apart. All right, we'll worry about that in a minute. I think. Or maybe not. God, I couldn't remember what it was supposed to look like when I done. It's supposed to go the dark color. Right, medical sign. You know where that goes. But for the apothecary. I know, I guess one fun little discussion to have. I know that the Steam discussions kind of are divided on their feelings about this game as far as they felt like the topic matter was inappropriate. And I'm not quite sure personally how it would be inappropriate. Like, I think the discussions felt that maybe the developer shouldn't be making money off of this subject topic. Now, we know they didn't make a bank. That's not how these games work. I'm sure they made something, but they didn't make bank. It's not like it was top grossing game of 2022. So, like, calm down, people, on that thought process. But I don't feel like that they have been hurtful or anything like that. And they've even taught us some things about it. Try that. I didn't know I needed to, but okay. I mean, they've taught us things about it too, as well. Things I've had and gone and looked up later. I know in the editing of the first video I shared with you guys a few things as well that I learned. Also, the translation of the notes, too. That was fun as well. This girl can jump. God, she's got, like, wings on her feet. Here. What to do here? Up to the ceiling. Okay. Thing the grass, because we're going to need that if we want to put decorations down, which I do decorate. Doing something. Before I came this way. What was I doing? I left the area. Oh, I was building that deck, but I ran out of wood, so I left to go see if I can find places to, or find the storage for the wood, and then I got distracted by the train cart. Okay, that explains it. Again, this is what I mean. This game fuels into my inability to stay focused for very long. Probably why I like it. And I really do like it. I think maybe in one of the other videos I kind of complained a little bit about some of the mechanics, but no, I honestly do really, really like it. I think it's a lot of fun. I would finish building over here. there is a soundtrack. There is a gentle music that plays in the background. I may play my own music over top of or in the background. I don't remember. But the game's music itself is protected and I can't use it. Oh, there's a poster. Scratch my elbow. Oh. I can't remember which Next Fest it was, but I do remember playing the Next Fest version of this and thought it was a lot of fun. I remember looking forward to the full game release, and then it was kind of by surprise where it came out not too terribly long after the Next Fest. Though, if I remember right, one of the criticisms I had is I thought maybe they released a little too soon because there was a lot of bugs, but it's fine. Oh no, a broken fountain. Gotta find a clean the lower mark. Gotta find a bucket. Bucket. Also, so I just remembered after being all done. I just remembered one of the things they did was they introduced the shovel. I've been doing this the hardest way possible. Oh my god, I forgot all about the shovel. And only because the shovel was introduced late in the game. You can go along with the shovel and just pick everything up. If you were screaming at the computer being like, yo, idiot, use the shovel. So sorry, I forgot about the shovel. And again, in my defense, when the game first taught me the mechanics, shovel wasn't a thing. So I forgot. Pretend like I was playing the most difficult way possible. Like, no, I knew about the shovel. It is so much easier. Oh man. Alright. Please dismantle. Oh, oh. Jeez. NPC startled me. Guys? I guess as I put the signs back, you guys are gonna start being out and about. Blacksmith. Scaffold. Yeah. Here's another one. Okay. Done. This way. Nope. Paper's hiding down here. There was one map where you got done clearing it, and then there was a paper hiding below. And if you didn't notice, it's very easy to fix. Okay. Oh, we can build something, build a monument. All right. That in a minute. Look that bad. What to hide? I'll read it in a minute. So these bricks. Well, I remember there's a way to trigger this. Oh, you know what? I know what it is. It's not ready for me to dismantle it. I have to pull it out from the building with the crane that I can't bring over yet because I still need to fix. I remember. Reek. From the outside. Ugh. It really wants me to make scaffolding. Oh, I don't have the cow. Okay. Well, poopies. It's some rare fun. By alright. Strangely, that doesn't light up. I'd only be able to know because I'm looking directly at it. I think that's done. I still have to find a bucket. Bucket! Oh. That's why. That was weird. Yeah, to find the bucket. It. Oh, no. Wait. Let me, please. Okay. Leaving that for now. I'll worry about the construction of the building later. There's a bucket. 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 No? Okay. Wait. Building a thing there. Um, Thought it was weird that it wasn't finishing. I forgot. Yes. I need to get. So then I gotta find the bucket. I don't know where that is. Okay. Go this way. I don't know where it went, but it went on a journey. Journey. What do you... Yeah, I'm missing something here. Two boats down there. Like, are the two boats that I need building the pontoon? Wrong? More wood. think if I get sneaky and cross along the top, putting the metal. Oh no. That is fixed. I love that. Breaking apart the rock around the hole, fix the hole. Fun. There. Cross along. Nope. Oh yeah, I put it down here. Cross the Rhine with dry feet, courtesy of 9th Army Division. Gonna make me. Oh, for can do to avoid pulling out the scaffolding. There we go. Bridge is fixed. No, wait, why are you running in front? Weirdos. Lady, stop walking into my tank. done. The house is rebuilt. Looks good. It's got windows. I was a little afraid they were going to have us put windows in. But that's a fear from a different game that I've been playing that's the greatest. I haven't shared it with you guys yet. I keep waiting for the developer to add some improvements to it before I show it. Alright. Bucket. Okay, so the only bucket I saw was the... there was a well over here that had a bucket on it. Alright. Taken care of. Need another bucket. Nope. Not done yet. Alright, we'll go get another bucket. Okay, done. I'm still missing 3 notes. I feel like that should have a note there, but no. Alright. What are we building here? Building areas decided. Saint statue. Lion statue. Adorable. Okay. Done. I have this. Target right there. Okay. Me. Oh, I got the cut thing on the bar, so there's still a building I'm missing. The church. It was the church that's missing. Statue here. Now we're gonna continue. We're not done yet. Install all the vintage signs. All right. Still gotta find the notes. Am I missing, like, was I supposed to pick up a fishing pole somewhere? What? Good jump, girlfriend. Good jump. There's gotta be notes somewhere here. Oh, wait, is that... That was where all the tents were. I already forgot that we had to do the whole tent thing. What? Oh, this was shop covering. What the heck is this cage? Oh, does it close and then protect her? Oh, maybe, maybe. Okay. Actually, sweet. Alright, done. Catch the fish. Hey, lady. How do I catch the fish? Make myself a fishing pole? What do I do? There's a bucket. Bucket! Very confused. I just want to fish. And find 3 more notes. Guess I should probably focus on that, huh? That's what I mean when I was talking about the notes are in the strangest places. Okay, so 2 more notes. I don't remember if the notes light up. Should probably figure that out. What can I do with the fish? Alright, I got one more collectible. I don't want to tell you how long it's taken me to find it. I still don't understand the fishing I'm working on. There it is. I was starting to think it was somewhere really hidden. It took me a long time to find it. There we go. Alright. All the secrets. Okay, now just fishing. How do we do the fishing? Supreme Headquarters, an American prisoner of war camps while war ravaged European land and infrastructure, is barely able to feed and shelter the civilian population. Thus, meeting the requirements of the Geneva Convention regarding prisoners of war is not possible for the entirety of captured German soldiers. Therefore, according to the decision of the Commander-in-Chief of the Supreme Headquarters, Allied Expeditionary Force, Dwight D. Eisenhower, German soldiers who were captured after the official surrender of the Third Reich are classified not as prisoners of war, but as disarmed enemy forces. Thus, the provisions of the convention do not apply to them. The estimated number of 2 million prisoners to be placed temporarily in Rhineland camps does not formally require food or accommodation at any particular level. This decision was not easy, but seems to be the only right one. It had to be made to ease the burden placed on the occupation forces and civilian population, relieving them of at least part of the cost of maintaining prisoners of war. Do not take it as an incentive for cruelty. Oh, it's meth? One of them's cocaine, isn't it? If I recall that correctly. Tobacco, probably. Trying to figure out how to fish. I don't know. Oh yeah, we made that guy's thing. I saw the shrine you built, a wonderful expression of gratitude to Our Lady for the peace we lived to see. But she wanted to know what happened to your husband, so listen. On May 45, we were taken prisoner, surrendered without a fight. Andreas said he was not going to give up his life without first seeing his Ursula. A few days later, we were taken to a great Rhine plain south of here. They ordered us to surround ourselves with barbed wire, forming a square cage. Such cage stretched to the horizons with dozens of prisoners in each. One could hide from the cold and rain under a cloak at best, or in a pit dug in the ground with bare hands. After a few weeks, they reduced our rations to some pitiful scraps. Andreas asked the guard why prisoners of war were being treated this way here, and the guard answered him that we were no POWs but disarmed enemy forces, and no conventions protect such. At least there was enough water. It was tolerable, that is, taken straight from the river and heavily seasoned with chlorine, but thanks to that, only a few among us got dysentery. They let me go before Andreas because I was lower in rank. I stayed here to wait for him, but in the summer the French came and the liquidation of the camp began. Many prisoners were released then. Those who held out best were ordered to take the train to France, where they were told to help rebuild. They also took your husband. Don't worry, he was a bit thin, but he retained a lot of strength. I think he will soon return to his homeland and to his dear Ursula. So he's alive. He's alive, lady. Now, if only we can figure out how to fish. Okay. Thank goodness we're done. Widow lady. Caught your dang fish. Well done, my dear. Now take what you've collected to the fair in town. People have been waiting a long time for this food. Oh, I got them all individually down. All right, all right. What is the matter with the floor? Not seeing anything wrong with it. Oh. There we go. Alright, now it is decoration time. No, decorate. Lights. Lights. And lots of lights. We not done with lights. Now, how am I doing? The lights are done. Seat and table. Hi, peeps. How am I doing? Oh, God, a ways to go. Oh, I know, where I need seats too as well is down. I'm not really sure those lamp. I wish they were darker, like, more of a, oh, not distressed. When it's dark, it has a name, and I suddenly cannot think of it. But anyway, a darker metal. Pretty sure you wouldn't find that kind of bakery here, but you know what? Too bad. What is this? I don't understand what this is. Is it like a shopping area? It's such a cute little area, though. Shoemaker? Right, how are we doing? Oh, decoration. Oh, a lot more street. Alright. Oh, I think I must have done it. Alright. Finish with 5 stars, but finish spot with 2 ends. I think that means I'm done. Yeah. Alright, let's go find a telephone. Finish before. Alright, that was the last map. Gonna check one thing. France. Oh, okay. I know. I now remember why I was recognizing the name Andreas. He wasn't the one that I was thinking of where he was badly burned. It's actually from the Essen factory. He was put to work in the factory. Andreas. Chronic diseases of the digestive system, especially the stomach, makes a soldier unable to fight at the front. However, as he is not completely incapable of serving the right, he can still take part in defensive operations. So that is where we met Andreas and his wife, Ursula. So hopefully we get one more map where we find out that the two reunite, I guess. I still want to know what happened to the poor lady with the husband who was burnt because yeah, let me see if I can find that one real quick. It was here. Don't think we're actually gonna see it. Yeah, I don't think it was it was a conversation that was had with an NPC and her where they talked about um the soldier had said that he found that he knew who she was looking for, but that he had been badly burnt and taken to a hospital. But the last he had known, he was still alive. So, anyway, thank you guys for keeping me company. That was the free DLC that they dropped today. And I will be back with something else, I promise.